Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another fantasy football season. It is I, Evan Tarracciano, the Roto Wizard, longtime writer and editor for Football Diehards, welcoming you to my column with an introductory video for the very first time. I thought that I would, waste 20 or 30 seconds, kind of like Nathaniel Hackett did last night for Denver, and maybe just pause 25 or so seconds in and waste some time, but I won't declare this column to him per se. Quick rundown in terms of what the column is, why you should watch it, read it, what do you think about it. The column is a waiver wire column, like you're going to find on most sites, but I put a little bit extra time into it because I have a breakdown for you regarding which picks should be rostered in what size, what formats, what's the most advantageous thing for you specifically. If you play in a league that uses a fab budget, I'll also recommend ideal spending. Obviously, every league's a little bit different in terms of how much players in particular will go for, and you'll know your league better than I will, but I'll give you a benchmark to work with in terms of roster percentages, where you should kind of add people to the watch list, what names to keep an eye on, and especially a breakdown of why. Why is this player really going to make a difference? Is it going to be a short-term impact, a long-term impact? Obviously, week one was a bit of a mess. The themes of this week was poor clock management, kickers missing field goals, and general rust around the league. It seemed like a lot of the teams were trying to shake off the preseason. Not many major players played in the preseason, and you could notice that by extremely sloppy play, whether it was Joe Burrow's interceptions or the debacle last night with the Denver Broncos. Just kind of touching a little bit on what players you might want to take a peek on, what players I'm going to expand on this week. There's a lot of actually interesting running back candidates due to injury concerns. Jeff Wilson is obviously going to be a main highlight of the article, backing up, the San Francisco 49ers here as it regards to Eli Mitchell for probably about the next 2 months or so is the expected window of opportunity for him. I'll touch on why I think he's important, the breakdown between him, Tyrion Davis-Price, and Jordan Mason, who's kind of lurking in the weeds. Touch on a handful of other running backs, including Khalil Herbert, Rashad White, and Jaylen Warren. Is he worth a stash even though Najee Harris might play in week 2? Is that something to just keep an eye on, or what? In addition to that, I'll talk about some streaming defenses to consider, wide receivers that might come into their own opportunities. Here's looking at you, Josh Palmer, and other players of note as well. So I hope you enjoy the article. Certainly, if you have any questions, always hit me up on social media. I'm at Roto_Wizard on Twitter. I'm a Javonte Williams apologist, so you'll see plenty of tweets about that from yesterday. But I encourage all sorts of discussion, questions, trade questions you might have, start, sit stuff on Sunday mornings, and the like. So hope you enjoy the column. Look forward to a very productive year with you guys, and take care.